This episode brought to you by Vampire Teabags, which is bloody tampon.
Oh, I get it. Hey, everybody, we're watching Blade, and you're listening to Miscast Commentary.
You're listening to Miscast Commentary, where two guys have seen way too many movies and have way too much time on their hands.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Now here's your hosts, Joe Finley and Todd Murray.
Hey, everybody, welcome to Miscast Commentary. I am Joe Finley.
I'm Todd Tebow, the Sailor Murray.
And today we take only maybe our second step into Marvel that isn't the MCU, because we did Howard the Duck.
Well, yeah, we did,
and
yes.
now we're doing one that's going to become a part of the MCU.
Sure
but
is.
It's its own thing. Vampires. I'm still very curious and interested to see how they're going to bring vampires into like the world of the MCU. It's got to be
hey, there's a vampire.
Yeah, it's got to be multiverse kind of shit though to get us started, right? Morbius.
Well, it's DC though.
No,
Morbius
is Marvel, but he's own like Spider-Man.
Right, he's like
Marvel.
Sony.
Yeah. All right, guys. So there's only one thing to do because the movie's long, and that is press play.
Now, that was perfect from what I said. Now
You did pretty great there, actually.
I wonder how Mahershala Ali's gonna do, because I guarantee he doesn't got the moves that Wesley's got, but he's gonna train up.
Yeah.
I can't see this guy kicking. It'll be some stunt guy.
We'll
It'll be like, I'm gonna get you, sucker, when the mom
God.
spins, or she's like fighting, and suddenly it's like this white short dude with like a big
Yeah, but you would have said the same thing about Keanu Reeves till he was doing it. You know what I mean?
Said that.
No, but I'm saying you could have, but I
could have said a lot of stuff.
Like you watch him in Bill and Ted and like Dangerous Liaisons, and you're not gonna be like, oh yeah, that guy's gonna do.
Think about him kicking ass.
Yeah, that's
true.
What's definitely gonna happen.
Here we are, 1967.
That was racist.
They spelled emergency backwards. Place fucked up.
I know, right? So the movie is directed by Stephen Norrington, he did a couple other things, but essentially his big ones were this and League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Ooh.
He was done, but he was a special effects, creature effects guy on Aliens and Alien 3, among other things. But yeah, that was kind of his big claim to fame prior to this. And what we were watching right now is some hospital action of some kind. I'm looking for
some kind.
I'm looking for closed captioning. There we go.
It's like the doctor just looked to see if she's got the money to pay for this procedure. It is the States. So
yeah, I know.
Like,
I'm sorry, but getting bit by a vampire is a pre-existing condition.
Oh my god, look at the size of the baby.
Yeah.
The baby was huge.
That's always the worst thing because you obviously can't use newborn babies for making a movie, so they always end up getting like 10-month-old babies
Wesley
and stuff
Snipes
like that.
Covered in gore that giant woman just took away.
He would insist on that. He's like, I have to be the one. Apparently, because he just got really weird when it came to making these movies.
He is a daywalker. What do you want?
Yeah, but I know Triple H said in making the third one that he was just Blade all the time. Like, was that necessary?
He's a fucking method actor.
Yeah,
Joseph.
Yeah. And Blade doesn't pay taxes. Neither do I.
Fucking right, he doesn't. He's a vampire hunter.
There's Tracy Lords.
Udo Kier. Oh my god, that is Tracy Lords.
Yeah.
Doing what Tracy Lords does.
Yeah, exactly. Crabbing penises. Mm-hmm. Anybody who doesn't know Tracy Lords, she was a porn star who starred in some movies when she was not necessarily 18 years old yet.
18, yeah.
And Todd can tell you the name of all of those ones.
Every single one. Look at the old meat market. Buddy should be in there punching the meat around.
That'd be amazing if Rocky was just handy.
Like, I'm sure this is where they would have, I'd be like, I'm not going to this fucking party. What the fuck, where are we going here?
I don't know. I feel like back then, this was like the key to everything.
Ooh.
Yeah. Something in Romanian, probably.
Call him a pussy.
Yeah. That was actually that's her real life boyfriend.
Look at him smirking.
Yeah.
Just looking at skinny.
Yeah, he likes watching
it. Loves it. Oh, here you go.
This was apparently they approached Prodigy to do the entire score to this movie, but they had like other commitments, so they couldn't do it.
Yeah, drugs.
This was like a real stylistic thing in this time. Like this was like everything was like this. It was like, oh, the Matrix had this kind of thing, and
this is the Brood.
Yeah,
They
this
totally took
the
all
Brood
this.
just totally
It's
stole
funny
this.
because recently he was in a feud with the Miz, and he didn't give him a Brood bath.
Nice. I loved the Brood back
Yeah,
then.
the Brood was
That
killer.
was so like this was so up my alley.
This party looks lame.
What are you
had to
talking
go
about?
through
He's
a
wearing
whole, you had to go through a whole meat market just to get to this fucking thing.
He's wearing a Kangol hat though, so I mean it's great.
He deserves to die.
No.
No.
Seriously. I cannot remember the girl's name. She was a model though, who they picked like just specifically because like for her like vampire-y look.
I guess it was easier to set up like in this kind of a venue.
Yeah.
It's easier to set up your bloodbath.
Yeah, because it's got like slats on the floor and stuff like that.
Oh, he's like, man, pretty popular at this event for some reason.
Yeah. Check out my windbreaker, dude. Oh, what's that? Yeah. Hey, where's my
chick? To
chick?
the bath. Oh,
This is
Stan
white
Lee,
people.
executive producer.
This is white people dancing at its finest.
This is why Blade shows what's up.
David S. Goyer wrote this movie, and we've talked about him before and like the billion things.
Oh, there he is.
There's
Brad
Stephen-
Dourif.
Yeah. Yeah, we had a little mix up where I told Todd Brad Dourif was going to be at Niagara Falls Comic Con, and he's like, is that why you thought of Blade? Like, what are you talking about? And he's like, yeah, well, because he's in Blade. And I'm like, no, he's not. And he's like, who did you say? I'm like, Brad Dourif. He's like, I was thinking Stephen Dorff.
Right when you said it.
You're
You're like, where's the bar at this place?
oh, I need a drink just in time.
What?
It's like he ordered it.
Is it?
I would not, if something was dripping on me, I'm not trying it.
Look, that guy's just sitting there watching.
That's Donald. Oh, yeah. Well, what else are you going to do? I feel kind of
What
bad.
else are you gonna do?
What, get up and dance?
Uh-oh. They're reaching for the sky.
Yeah.
Here we go.
This was the time, too, when, like, sunglasses were the biggest.
Whoa.
Like, everybody having cool sunglasses was the thing.
Yes, eh?
Oh.
Talk about a foam party.
Yeah. Why do they even care if he's there when they can just literally drink from the skies?
They want something real.
I guess.
This is just getting them all fired up.
Yeah. Yeah, this is like shots, but now you gotta hit the hard liquor.
That's right.
I get it. No.
Oh, God.
This should have been Pauly Shore. That would have been amazing.
Like, oh, there she is. Is she in more of the movie than just this?
No. This is pretty much the end of it.
Kind of freaky.
Yeah, they were
I'd be
good.
freaked out. Like, holy fuck.
Yeah, this is actually one of the better like just full on vampire scenes in the whole movie. Actually, when you think
you
of
started off with a bang, man. These wax teeth look pretty real.
Yeah.
Oh.
So when David S. Goyer actually pitched the movie to do it, the studio only wanted. They were like, "We'll only do it with 3 different actors." It was Wesley Snipes, Lawrence Fishburne, and Denzel Washington.
It had to be.
And
It had to be one of
they
them.
were like, we're not greenlighting this without one of those guys in the role. And David S. Goyer actually wrote it. He wrote it with he wrote it with Wesley Snipes in mind. So
Oh, you got lucky, bud.
but Wesley Snipes was interesting. He was actually trying to get a Black Panther movie off the ground while this was going on.
Look, they know
So-
this guy. They heard about him.
He wasn't really
Daywalker.
Yeah, he wasn't really familiar with Blade or anything, and they basically said you get to do a bunch of martial arts and stuff like that. He's like, okay, cool.
Cool.
He's got the look, man.
Oh, yeah, fucking right. Yes, he's totally Blade.
I'm looking forward though to seeing like fully done Mahershala, because like we haven't
He's a
seen
great
him.
actor.
He's a great actor. I'm looking for because like he'll put on the pounds
Of course he will.
like
He'll do the job.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. They just dissolve.
Yeah,
Oh, here comes Meathook
Ash.
Sally.
they're basically all getting the snap.
Yep.
He's shooting it with
snapping their
Thanos'.
asses. So Tom Savini?
Yeah, probably. No, everybody's Tom
They would
Sweeney.
not allow him at this party.
Yeah,
Boom.
a lot of mass murder going on here.
Oh, everybody's wanted to roundhouse kick
Yeah,
Tracy Lords at one time or another.
I won't I won't bore you with the basics.
Oh, she's gone.
Yeah. I won't bore you with it. Were they in like saying that he stuck that up her cooch? Was
No,
the
I was
idea?
thinking he should have though, but no, he did not.
Oh, that's what
it was
looked
like right up to her chin. And
see, I thought that he put it up there, and then when she ashed, that was what was left, was him doing that.
He should have. Oh.
Again, this is one of those ways. Now, this is a rated R movie, anyways, but this is one of those great ways of getting out of certain violence. Even though they're all covered in blood, the blood isn't shooting out of them because they're turning to ash.
Yep. I guess that is one way, right, to do it. Like you could do it in the cartoon.
Yeah.
Make him just dissolve.
Yeah, I feel like somehow that one vampire is Bjork, even though she's clearly not Bjork. That's Donald,
here he is.
Canadian from... where's he from? I wrote it down. Oh, no, he's just Canadian born. He was in Sneakers. He was in Three Ninjas, Knuckle Up, Gettysburg, Little Women, Miami Rhapsody, Jerry Maguire, Runaway Bride, Reindeer Games, The Patriot, American Splendor, ER. He was a really weird-ass character in Sons of Anarchy for like a season, and he was in Vikings. He's really good, though. I like him
awesome.
a lot.
I like him, too.
He does a lot of indie stuff, too, that's really good. That is obviously, I didn't list here.
Tale of Steve.
Tale of Steve was a huge one, yeah. That was like one of the few things he got to just star in. But he's one of those guys. He's like a Kevin James type, where he's just constantly be like characters who are like getting women. When he's like, you don't get to get women.
Kick his fucking butt, Wesley. I love. We have to do obviously whatever it will work out. But I love Blade 2.
Oh, we'll get there.
Oh my god, Blade 2, Guillermo. Woo.
But the problem is though, if we do Blade 2, we got to do Blade 3.
Oh hell yes.
Yeah. Although there's things I like about Blade 3, but there's things that I like for the wrong reasons about Blade 3 as well.
I love how you let Buddy like stay there and like kick ass, like watch him kick ass.
Well, of course. Just talking languages. My understanding though is like, why didn't is it because it didn't go directly through his heart that it didn't kill him?
I think so.
Yeah.
Maybe they're not. They're just to hold him down.
Yeah.
These ones aren't to kill you. Silver.
I guess so. Yeah. Oh. He checked him.
You're clean. Oh, the DJ's still there.
Everybody's like
coming in there, and then he's like the main guy.
I was gonna say everybody comes in for their shift.
Oh. Oh yeah, that's right. He's
a
on
simple
fire.
effect,
That's
but
right.
effective.
Yeah, I like it.
Oh, did nobody notice him? Like that's not that high up.
He's pretty good. That's why. They're too busy looking at the flaming dancing man.
The black man is invisible in the streets.
That's right.
I
like his sword's kind of like in his jacket kind of thing. You can still whip it out.
It's such a good look, but this was
He's
like
got
the
to
whole
precision getting it down in there. Because there's been so many times where he cut his jacket, ripped it.
Yeah.
And poor Whistler's got to fucking
no
clean
doubt.
it all up.
Mm-hmm. Something I didn't know, David S. Goyer actually worked on the script with this with David Fincher.
No way.
He was actually at one point going to direct this, and then something fell through.
No shit.
Yeah. Oh.
That's fucked.
I'm always so grossed out because this happens in Backdraft too, where they have a guy like this all burnt, and I'm like, oh, that's the worst.
Oh, I thought the eyes were going to open.
Yeah. This is interesting because they were actually going to cast. They were originally casting her, and they were trying to find a white woman, and Wesley Snipes convinced them to hire a black woman for the role, which was nice.
On.
Yeah.
What is that?
That's the cat's messing around with something back there. Probably some of the shit you just left laying around.
That dude looks like Nathan Fillion.
He does look a lot like Nathan Fillion, actually. He's got like color corrected blue eyes, though.
No, that wasn't his mom.
No, that's not his mom. No.
How did she get mixed into this world of the blood?
Yeah.
Maybe she's the one who hooks up Blade with his blood bags. What happens if they drink
she's a hematologist,
diseased blood? Obviously, vampires just not going to kill them, but I wonder if it fucks them up for something. Like,
exactly.
This got fucking...
Great, now I have Hep C for a million years.
Exactly.
Wonderful.
Don't touch my dick.
The blood sample, that's the one thing I do. That's the thing, though. If she's a hematologist, why is she doing like an autopsy?
She's both.
She
does it all.
They're doing the CSI thing where like they do all the interviews.
Everything, yes. Oh, yeah, that's like fucking chicken.
Oh, I know.
Take a bite of that.
I would. I
fresh-
think I'd have to take a bite.
I like the crinkly sounds. I wonder what that would feel like for Buddy the vampire to be burnt like that, be still alive.
Oh God. Well, he was screaming, so I imagine not great.
What is like really itchy?
What?
Because it's like healing, right? He's gonna heal himself so he gets fucking itchy as hell.
Oh, it's like flaking from
Yeah,
sunburn.
like, oh my god, get off the couch, motherfucker.
Yeah. There he is.
Nice.
So, legitimately, Donald Logue broke his nose shooting this scene in this thing here, and he had to go to the hospital like that.
Nice.
So they actually called the hospital ahead of time just to let them know that the person that was coming was not a burn victim.
Right.
Oh,
fuck. It's over, buddy. She got bit.
that's not over.
I wonder if that's him with all the makeup on.
That was right there where he actually legitimately broke his nose. And they were like, don't worry, I'm fine. And then he was like, oh God, I broke my nose.
Oh, there goes your arm.
Yeah. And again, so they use, like, because they're very, wishy-washy with the rules of that stuff, because he stabbed one guy earlier, like in the neck up here, and then he turned to ash, but he chopped that guy's arm off.
I
And he
was
didn't.
literally thinking the exact same thing.
Yeah, bite her too. You might as well. She looked like Maria Bamford.
Yeah, because it's not just his arm. He should be done.
That was the cheapest. You could clearly see he just kept his arm in front of him. You could see it bending in front. But
Now he's got a bite or two to reverse
this
the flow.
looks a lot more low budget than I remember it looking.
Right.
Like,
I think it looks pretty good
It
still.
looks good, but it's like there's a grit to it that just makes it look like it's just a lower budget movie.
Oh, just reminded him of his mom.
The movie
He
did have
remembers because he's the jaywalker.
the movie did have a $45 million budget though.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
45 mil. Well, they definitely bulked that up for part 2, I think.
I did. Well, the third one was the most expensive one. It was 65 million. So
The
they didn't
third
go-
was.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. What the fuck?
This also made the least of the three. Blade
The first
movies.
one.
Yeah.
Well, they saw the potential, I guess.
Yeah. Well, it didn't like bomb by any means. We'll go through that right now while we're thinking about it.
Oh, she lines perfectly.
So,
like, this is just like in Assassin's Creed or something, where
Yes.
there's always like at the bottom of every building just like a big
Always.
hay bale.
Well, that was true though back then. Just in case you never know. Well, they saw what happened in Game of Thrones. That poor kid broke his back. It made 131.2 million worldwide. It debuted #1. It beat out movies that were out like Saving Private Ryan, Something About Mary, How Stella Got Her Groove Back, Snake Eyes, Dead Man on Campus, Ever After, Dance with Me, The Parent Trap, and The Avengers. Not the Marvel Avengers.
the real Avengers.
The real Avengers. It stayed #1 in week 2 when 54 and Why Do Fools Fall in Love come out. #3 in week 3, Rounders came out that week. It took #1, and Simon Birch was out, but it beat Simon Birch. It went down to #7 in week 4 when Rush Hour and One True Thing came out. Went down to #9 in week 5 when Ronin and Urban Legend came out, and then it was out after that. It was the 89th highest grossing superhero movie of all time, and number 54 among Marvel movies.
89th.
Yeah, it's number 54 among all Marvel movies. So yeah, it didn't do great, but
He's like the flag bearer. He's like the first fucking like.
no, yeah, but this came just after Batman and Robin came out. People were sour on movies,
superhero movies.
They actually said that this gave way to the next wave of superhero movies because they showed that they could be something else,
Right.
And so then this is actually what paved the way for like X-Men and stuff like that to get made.
See?
Yeah,
Wesley Snipes.
There we go.
He shouldn't have to pay his fucking taxes. He's Blade.
yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
That would be amazing if on his tax form he just wrote across it, "I'm Blade."
No, just Blade.
Oh, okay.
And what may or may not
Yeah,
be
but
blood.
then they might think that he's writing off a blade. Like, well, what blade are you writing off? Like,
Yes. Is it a Rambo-esque?
oh my God, is Dom gonna come out?
Rapier?
Yeah. Is Dom gonna get out of this?
Oh my God, Toretto.
That'd be amazing. Ludacris is currently working on something in the Kris Kristofferson.
Oh my God, eh?
Yeah. So apparently Stephen Norrington wanted Patrick McGowan to play him.
McGowan.
He was from The Prisoner, and he was the king in Braveheart.
Got ya.
He was perfect. He's perfect for this. Damn right. But I didn't. The dialogue is garbage in this goddamn movie. I'll put that right off.
That is what he said.
Yeah, no, I know.
Well, clearly, bud.
I know. Yeah, well done. Yeah, well, Blade's he's not really into nuance.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to kill her. She's gonna be a daywalker. Mm-hmm. She'll be able to help herself because she's like a blood specialist.
Yeah. So they had more backstory with them in the movie, just talking more about how I guess the sword was originally Whistler's sword because when he was young he was a vampire hunter, and it was like he came from a family of vampire hunters and all that shit.
Like Von Helsing.
Essentially was the idea, right? Oh,
you better listen when you talk to girl.
Yeah. I like this. He's injecting her with garlic. He's got that handy.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, no, but like who?
In case fucking the Daywalker goes off the fucking charts. Talking to you, Daywalker. Come on, girl.
Come on,
girl, get that garlic in you. It's funny that it's like not even like some super solution that he had to make. Well, it's literally just like liquefied garlic. He just threw some garlic in the old blender and stuck it into a needle.
Yeah. What I really like too is they never improved the dialogue in these movies. I saw Blade Trinity recently, and there's a scene so like Whistler gets killed, or no, it's not Whistler gets killed. One of somebody else, Natasha Lyonne's character gets killed, and Jessica Biel's there crying, and she's like, "Ah," and he's like, "Use it."
Use it.
And I'm like, and that's what I'm like, use what? I'm like, is he giving her acting tips?
Yeah.
And then she's like, starts screaming, and he's just standing there. I'm like, oh my god, this is the fucking worst.
Well, at least it's par for the course, right? They can, you know.
Yeah, it was consistent.
Oh my god,
Udo
there
Kier,
he is.
This is the third time he's played a vampire. We'll start that. We'll start off with that little piece.
He is a vampire.
Absolutely. But some other things you might know him from: Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, Barb Wire, Fear.com, Blood Rain, Grindhouse. He was in the Rob Zombie Halloween, and he was in Hunters playing Adolf Hitler.
He's in a million movies.
Oh, he's in so many.
Like it's so many. Go on Tubi. It's like an Udo Kier love fest.
That's actually Tubi is short for Udo Kier. Speaking of old German men, that's Deacon Frost is an old German man in the comics. And they decided they just wanted to cool him up because everything needed to be cool for these movies. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah,
Steven Dorff,
cooler than that guy's beard, man.
Yeah, Steven Dorff hates he hates doing like mainstream movies.
No, he just dissed what's her name. Scarlett Johansson, and it's funny that he picked a chick to pick on.
Yeah,
but he's like, you catch me dead when these Marvel movies like her, blah blah.
Except that one that I was in before this became a thing.
Well, he's like too indie cool for his own good.
Yeah, so you can catch him recently in HBO's True Detective.
Is it?
Yeah, he was in True Detective with Mahershala Ali, fucking Blade.
No way. That's weird, eh?
Yeah.
Ability to act.
He's so good. He was in a bunch of music videos too. He was in like a Madonna music video. And
I think he is Rammstein.
Yes. Du hast mich?
This guy. That guy's into tons of shit. Where is he?
He's a vampire.
You're out of line for us. He's like the Joker. He wants to take the whole table for himself.
I would love to see the casting call sheet for this. Wanted. Bunch of creepy fucks.
Yeah. I just picture Udo Kier at all times, like when he gets onto the set, he's covered in latex. Like he's just like some weird thing stuffed up his ass, like vibrating, and then he takes that off. Yeah. And then gets into his, his vampire gear.
Oh, absolutely.
You can even see the ball gag straps on his cheeks there.
Mm-hmm.
Strap marks, see right there?
Yes,
I think that was a fucking chicken pox scratch pad? No way.
Yeah, no, of course not.
Ball gag strap pad.
I got chicken pox scratches, baby.
Those were the good days, man.
Yeah.
Good old days. You think vampires get chicken pox?
Of course they do.
Maybe like in their living days.
They get them all the time.
If they get like vampire chicken pox, it's bad. It's real bad.
They bite.
I wonder if there is anything in vampire lore that does fuck them up. I'm still wondering about like tainted blood.
Yeah.
Tainted blood. Don't suck me, please. How?
Well, it's funny because we all definitely shit on how much Twilight messed with like the the lore of
Maybe
vampires.
they did it correct. They do
maybe.
glitter.
But it's like basically none of they all have a secret X-Men power. Like,
Of course.
Like that blew my mind because I didn't even
that. Goat jizz.
I didn't even think that was like, I didn't know that was a thing. And then like I think it was the third Twilight movie was on. Yeah, it was like but it was like the third Twilight movie or something, and then they all started having like, I can see the future, and I can do this. I'm like, what? It's like, so you glitter, you all run really fast, and you do that, and that's pretty much it.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Maybe get a Blade haircut.
I like that he has like prescriptions for his serum.
Wait, he goes to this friggin'...
Yep. Racist handshake.
It's not racist.
It's pretty racist.
You're racist for calling that handshake racist.
They hugged. They hugged at the end. That's also gay.
It would only be racist if they were sarcastically doing a white person's handshake.
Yeah.
That would be racist.
Which is just like shaking hands like businessmen going, mac and cheese, mac and cheese.
Exactly.
No seasoning on my chicken.
Is this like Blade's like guest room?
Yeah.
Don't look in the lockers.
I do like that they have one prepared though.
Yeah.
It's like
the side room.
This is when people get bit and we cure them, which is something that we've already determined can't be done.
Yeah, why does he think that they can change her back?
I don't know, because she looked like his mom. That's the whole deal.
That's why it reminded him.
Yeah. I always had it in my mind that this was Naomi Harris. And I don't know why.
Oh, he's playing chess with the ghost.
Probably.
She's like, is this my license?
Actually, the main bad guy in this was originally supposed to be Michael Morbius, but because of rights, they couldn't do it. So,
yeah. It was going to be Morbius.
Yeah, it was going to be Morbius. And then they did an alternate ending of this movie.
I wonder if Blade will make a cameo in Morbius.
There's rumor of that.
Yeah.
But yeah, they did an alternate ending of this movie where he is, like, instead of the thing where he goes to Russia, he's standing somewhere, he looks up, and there's somebody standing at the top of the building, and that would have been Morbius. Like, for the next one, to see if they could sort it out.
This is cool. If they could sort it out.
I get it. I don't
look
get
at that. Even if he does it to Blade, but it just makes him look like a badass.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care.
He forgets all the time. He wakes up in the morning, he's like, I gotta get going. Oh, son of a bitch.
My toilet paper does
Whistler, he's like, God damn it again. I checked her back. I also like that too. Like he like they got a lot. They could figure a lot of stuff out here.
Oh
yeah.
What does he go full vampire if he doesn't get the serum?
Yeah,
is that what it is.
Well, he's controlling. Yeah, he's controlling his thirst.
The thirst. Wonder what works for you.
What?
Yeah.
Like, it's
just animal blood. Nobody gives a fuck about rats and shit. Like Buddy from. Do you think Blade could take Lestat?
I don't think. Again, it depends on the vampire rules, because like there's vampire rules of like the older the vampire you are, like earlier generation, you're just automatically
Dracula.
Well, he does in part 3.
Oh, is that who he fights?
Yeah,
he was too busy trying to kill
but
myself.
But they had to cool it up. They're like, oh, it's Drake. They call him Drake.
Yola.
Yeah, well, they call him Dracula, but they're like, but some people call him Drake. And then, like, that's just how
oh my god, Drake knows that.
Everything's just...
You gotta do, like, the Arnold, like...
Yeah.
Flex the muscles scene, eh?
Oh, yeah, I know.
Ooh, that does not look fun. That was like me on the toilet, like, 4 days ago. Holy Christ. It was one of those, like, dude, it just felt gross for, like, 2 days. And my stomach was all sour, and I was just like, oh, man. And then it was like, I went to bed, and my eyeballs opened, and it was like, if you don't get your fucking ass into that bathroom right now, you will shit the bed.
Yeah.
And I spent the entire night just like Blade right there.
Nice.
All night. It was awful. Oh, yeah.
You went Super Saiyan.
It's like biting on a bullet.
Yeah. I really like the idea... Whoa. I love this.
That's what I do.
Cross the yard. I love it.
I don't know what that means.
Stephen Norrington said that they want to have. Yeah, Stephen Norrington insisted on having a lot of like hero shots of him, So he's like, one of the things they said, they're like, when they were planning the movies, like, we're going to need to see a lot of ceiling. There's going to be a lot of low-angle hero shots on Blade.
Sweet. Oops.
Do not kick my computer.
Wow. That was something, eh?
Oh, that will cause every problem you can possibly think of.
At least you can see the problem from outside.
Yeah.
It's like a see-through thing.
Well, no, because if you kick it wrong off of there, it'll fall off and rip out all the stuff of the back.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. We just need somebody to not kick it. That's all that needs to happen.
So, wait, okay, so he's using silver to shoot them. It's gotta be.
Yes.
And that's killing them, but I wonder, could you just chop their head off and stick a stake through their heart? I'm guessing that would also work.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, look, there you go.
So they kind of they've changed the rules their own way here, and they kind of like, so that's what they say. They're allergic to silver and garlic, and then sunlight will kill them.
Oh yeah.
That proves he's a daywalker.
Oh my God! I just thought of like Blade's new sidekick. He omits ultraviolet rays. He is called Ultraviolet Ray.
Nice.
Huh? He could never be killed by a vampire. Well, yeah, I guess, they could shoot him or something.
No, they should call him ultra-violent. And so he's just like, he's like a berserker, but he also emits ultraviolet rays.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
So even just a punch a vampire will kill them.
The way he talks and the quality of dialogue, again, reminds me of our old zombie movie. It's like exact quality. I like that. Blade myself, some others. He just kind of like leaves that out. Yeah.
Oh man, it's always the innocent people that get caught in the crossfire, man.
I don't know that she's innocent. Hematologists are never innocent. They work in
blood. Eh?
Everybody who works in blood. Who is a blood sample specialist?
Dexter.
Dadoy.
There you go.
Dadoy. He did murder.
What's he driving? That does look like Toretto's car.
I think it is. I think it's a Dodge Challenger.
Right. Mm-hmm. Landed my car Toretto one time.
Here. Use this to kill yourself at any time.
I got this metal leg smoking weed with Willie Nelson.
But that's what I was going to...
goddamn bus and broke my leg.
That's what I was going to say earlier. I feel like he's got chew in his mouth the whole time, but that's not what I was going to say. Like, it must be a cool thing, like, to have, like, that little actor thing of having that leg brace on, because it changes everything about you right away. Like, the way you move around, like, changes, and it just... gets you into a cool character.
With Whistler, he should have had like some kind of acid flashback about his actual musical career as Kris Kristofferson. Fucking Willie, that fucking Johnny Cash, give me this.
There was a really good drunk history when they were talking about Kris Kristofferson working in the record studio where Johnny Cash was recording. He was like just literally like he just wanted to learn, so like he was like literally like sweeping up and stuff like that.
Right.
And he gave like he was just fresh out of the army or whatever, and he gave
Kris Kristofferson.
Yeah, and like he wanted to meet him and like give Johnny Cash his demo and never got a chance to, and then like I don't know if hijacked is the right word, but he got his hands on a helicopter and landed on Johnny Cash's lawn and like just gave it to him and basically got his whole career from like getting his demo to Johnny Cash.
Nice. Spent like all the money he had on a helicopter ride.
Well, I don't think that I think because he was military, I think he got a ride from a friend.
Uh-oh.
The House of what? They didn't put that in the closed captioning to the members of the House of something. So what? The dead languages still can be translated.
Is it a chair, cool boy?
No, because I feel like every decision he made was based on being indie.
Right.
It was like only rich people sit in chairs.
Oh, he's listening to tunes.
Yeah. They made him super like pale too.
Of course, it's like house music he's listening to, right?
Yeah. Oh, everything is. Oh, that was actually a very bad slap. That was like Rocky Punch level. They were quite away from each other.
Ooh, that shirt looks expensive.
Skeet Ulrich, we were talking about him earlier when we were talking to my wife about Scream. He actually lobbied to be Deacon Frost.
No shit.
That would have been a big grab for him around that time to have like Scream and this close together.
Been a big deal. What he's up to. He wants to usurp the throne.
What if they just started Frenching? Then this movie would get great.
We don't pick up a notch. Lock him in the vault.
Yeah. He'll be there waiting for you. I like that right when he finishes, like, oh, it's done being translated.
Well,
Look at how old that computer stuff is, though. Like these, like they're supposed to be super high tech and super whatever, and they're using like, it looks like Corel paint.
Woo! Ooh, $6 collectibles.
Yeah.
Where are we here? Where did you film this? I gotta take my sweater off.
In New York. I thought you literally went back there before we started to take the sweater off. We had several discussions. We sang a whole song about you taking your sweater off.
Take off my sweater. I'm hot.
I love that.
Look at all the fucking shit flying around.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
This is New York from like this was pre Giuliani New York before he cleaned up the streets.
Giuliani?
Yeah.
Cleaned up the streets for Trump.
Oh man.
That man lost his shit.
Oh god. He married his cousin while the whole thing was going on.
Nice.
That was my favorite thing. There was a John Oliver thing and they were talking about like people are asking like when did Rudy Giuliani get so weird? And he's like, he's always been this weird.
Oh.
This is what happens
in elevators. Rip a big vampire fart in the old elevator there. Do you think vampires have raunch farts?
Nah, probably not.
Do they even fart?
I'm sure that they
Do vampires go to the bathroom?
Yeah, they gotta pee.
Like you feel like because they have to ingest the blood, they must. It's gotta come
Yeah,
out.
there's excess liquid going on, right?
Ooh, girl, I like a girl with a vampire bite in her neck.
Yeah.
I'm
wondering if is like, were they not attacking her? I was originally thinking like, were they not attacking her because she had like they thought, oh, she's bitten, she's turning.
Why are they after her? Because she got bit and didn't turn?
I think probably because she's tied to Blade because Blade showed up. Because Blade showed up.
Oh. Take my pants off.
All right, do it to it. This
Yeah.
This is why you gotta subscribe to YouTube, guys.
Oh god, yeah. I'm whipping it out for Blade.
She runs like a dumbass in this whole movie, though.
She runs like Shelley Duvall in everything.
She runs like the weird homeless Shelley Duvall of current day.
I believe the greatest run of them all is Tara Reid in one of the newer Sharknadoes.
Oh god.
She's supposed to be like this ultra, like she's like half robot. And she's got these big fucking boots that are like this thick, and oh my god, it shows her running, and it is like a stick drawing. Trying to run. Like, it is absolutely amazing.
Was that the one where they finally just had the vote at the end of the movie to say whether or not they killed her off?
What?
Literally, a moment happens where like she gets swallowed by a shark or something like that, and then literally at the end of the movie they're like, does she die or does she come back? You get to decide. And I'm like, what a gigantic fuck you to an actor. It's like, wait,
why don't you just bring her back? Why don't you decide? Why do I decide?
I think people were complaining, but they were like happy to have her back, kind of thing. They're like, all right, fine. You want her back so bad? You want her back so bad? I don't know. Yeah.
You're dead, buddy.
He was like a 12-year-old.
I know. You better get out of bed.
Yeah.
You can never be a cop.
Why would I?
Oh, exactly. They're always if you're gonna be the good guy cop like the Ethan Hawke, like you're done.
Yeah.
If you won't, he's one of their human servants, bud. You fucked up.
Yeah. I like
you tell Blade.
I like the idea of her having that, like she's cooking an Italian meal and just like spritzes a little bit of it in. The vampire couldn't get within 50 feet of me for how much like garlic I put in my pasta dishes. I do that.
That's why nothing's happened yet.
Yeah. I do that garlic confit where like you do it and cook it slow in oil till it just turns into like a mush.
Oh, that was like those fries at Wine Fest there.
Oh yeah.
And it was like duck confit.
Yeah.
And I was like, Jesus Christ. Oh, that's a tattoo I'll get on my head.
There we go.
You know what's his name with a head tattoo?
What?
What's What's his name? White guy, singer, nice guy. He loves Olive Garden. The fuck is his name? He's like a rap. Post Maloney.
I didn't know
Post Maloney has a fucking head tattoo.
Malone, but yeah, cool. I did not know he was into Olive Garden.
He loves Olive Garden.
Okay, I was like, that's the weirdest set of traits that I'm supposed to solve the puzzle. That's how you save your money, man. Don't go to Spago.
It's fake, anyways. Yeah. Oh, what's this?
Oh, you don't want to be a blood runner.
Oh,
I would love for
get your suck on, Blade. That looks like the good shit.
I was waiting for them. I was waiting for her to say, as a hematologist, I understand that this.
Oh man, I'd love to be pushed around by Wesley Snipes.
I love the
Always been on black.
Yeah, I love the design of his hair and the tattoo with the hair and stuff like that. I want
shooting Blade.
You know, it would be a great scene if he goes in and it's the barbershop people from the movie Barbershop are all there. They're just like everybody's just like talking smack and
you
they're
need
just
a
like,
haircut. Looks like you just got it done.
yeah.
Slap a bitch. She just lost your prey.
Yeah. Tell me something, Blade. Do those white vampires have the big old booties?
I like that. Like it's New York or whatever. What is it supposed to be? New York.
Yeah.
So like no one cares if this dude with like a sword and like the getup was like wandering around.
He's considered the most usual,
and nobody even cared. They're just like, oh, he pointed a gun, put it away. Let's just go back about our business.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Oh, he's got the
Does
pencil.
Blade
mustache.
in the end of this movie have the opportunity to? Oh, somebody's creeping around the top of the building.
Yeah, it looked like it was a
to
miniature, and then
free
like a
himself?
pigeon walked. Well, you'll have to wait and see.
Bleeding Chinese, but right out of the container.
Here's another great line. It's the nature of when you understand the nature of the thing. Like it just, like David S. Goyer.
Dude, you can totally.
You've written so many things, but not this.
He just wrote something that I just watched too. Did he do the Jurassic Parks?
No. Oh no, maybe yeah.
Did he write all the new Jurassic Park ones?
Not the new ones here. Yeah, let's look up. Let's look up what he did. American filmmaker who looks like Stanley Tucci a little bit.
I'm trying to figure out what that tune is in the background.
I don't know. It doesn't really matter.
Wait after me. Look at that! Look at that! Oh my God! Look at it so fast forward.
Yeah, everything just goes like that.
Oh my God! You should have seen the shot. Look.
Oh no, I know.
Oh wow! He just passed Buddy there,
and they heard like a jungle cat. So he wrote. If we go all the way down, start at the beginning. He wrote Death Warrant was his first movie.
Nice.
Kickboxer 2: The Road Back. The Substitute, but not like the original Substitute. The Puppet Masters, The Crow City of Angels.
That's what it was. He's done a bunch of full moon movies.
Yeah.
That's who he is.
Sleepwalkers, Dark City. He wrote he wrote the David Hasselhoff Nick Fury movie.
Oh my God.
Somebody said that would be a really funny addition for multiverse.
David Hasselhoff.
Bringing David Hasselhoff.
Of course.
So he did all those.
You want to blow the roof off the fucking house. You show the Hoff, bud.
Yeah. So then Blade 2, and Blade Trinity he did. He wrote Batman Begins.
Oh, that was from the preview.
Yeah.
Like me.
He wrote Jumper. He wrote the story for Dark Knight. Demonic Toys.
There you go. That's right. I was just looking up the other day because I think he did Ghoulies as well. I think he wrote Ghoulies.
I didn't see Ghoulies there, but he wrote Ghost Rider Spirit of Vengeance. Did the story for Dark Knight Rises. Wrote Man of Steel. He developed the Constantine TV show. He wrote Batman vs. Superman, one of the great movies of all times. He wrote Vader Immortal, a Star Wars VR series. Yeah, I know. Krypton, Terminator.
Oh my God, now this is the place to be.
Yeah.
Like some K-pop chicks up there doing their thing.
This predoes K-pop too. What else? Oh, apparently he has the story by credit for the new Hellraiser movie coming out.
I knew, you know what, the Goyer, I fucked up on the one, like I thought about the Jurassic Parks, but I knew it as I just looked him up because I was just watching, Full Moon, as I always am.
Yeah.
And I found it, it was Demonic Toys and something else. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Is that real? Oh, I was going to say that's a picture because I thought it was going to be a girl. Hellraiser was going to be a chick.
It is a girl.
Sweet. Oh, here's Buddy. Still going.
Yeah. I wish that it was like this version of the Cenobites were just a bunch of New Yorkers who were always on each other. Get out of here, Pinhead. You friggin' Pinhead over here.
Pinhead over here. When the hell's minions up in there?
You stop being such a chatterbox over there. And then whatever the other one's name is. I only know.
Hungry is trying to show me your guts. Well, you want some Coca-Cola?
Oh, the sights we can show you out. I do love a good secret entrance.
It always seems to be like in a freezer.
Oh,
always a freezer.
No, because people will check the fridge, but never the freezer, because it's like they don't want to spoil the meat.
Right. Maybe they like it cold.
Yeah, fair.
Like it's not freezing, but I'm just getting a little haggard there, girl.
Yeah, they gave her a really weird attitude during this. I'm going with you. No, well, I am.
All right.
So it's like kind of petulant and kind of just like way too confident given the situation she's just discovered.
Well, come on. See, you just found out you're like half vampire now.
Yeah. Yeah, so like you should be like constantly for the next while going, vampires are real. Vampires are real. Like that's a long time of that.
They laid it down for her when she woke up in Blade's place.
Yeah.
And
they didn't mention what they did to her.
Ooh, look at this.
This is actually
what would vampires be archiving?
They're replicas, apparently. I always love it. Like everything always has to be like some kind of like mafia kind of like that goes all the way to the top with these guys. Like
the president's a vampire.
Mm-hmm. They run all. Although I would love
Joe Biden's a vampire.
Yeah. No, he would look a lot. He would look a lot better if he was a vampire.
He turned vampire when he was old. That's the shitter.
Yeah, that's the problem. I would love this apartment. Look at all the rubber duckies. See, they have a good time.
Being like a vampire looks like being at like a really shitty, like high-end like cocaine party where no one's really having any fun.
Yeah.
Just kind of sitting around all chotched up.
So we're doing this again, eh?
Oh. Is that Blade's mom?
Yeah.
She's not dead.
They did a really bad.
God.
They did a really bad job of like, because right away it was like you see that and you figure it out. Like you didn't even have her like come off without showing her face at all. Like just like it comes by hand on the shoulder.
That's a cool bed.
Yeah, they have beds like that now, which are like those like doomsday prepper beds where like if an earthquake happens or whatever, it locks you inside, and then underneath the mattress you can reach down and there's like food and water and stuff like that, so you can stay there for a few days. Which I'm not
shit the bed.
Yeah. Well, hopefully you don't shit the bed.
That's like going to be the last resort.
This is my best resort. I like that the translating that dead language drew like an image for him.
A map. Oh, she had a lot of makeup on. You think over being a vampire, you'd have better makeup skills.
Yeah.
It looks like fucking Mimi from what's it called did her makeup.
I like that he can always get two girls.
Hey, oh my God.
Yeah.
Imagine being a regular human being having sex with a vampire chick.
Mm-hmm. And again, like how lazy with the arm. He's literally just tucked his arm back behind.
Oh, so I have to show the makeup.
Yeah. I mean, good for them, but...
Oh. I'm not just gonna, but he's got something on his arm.
He literally just had like a friggin' like cloth over it.
Well, it's fucking probably sucks. I tell you, it's itchy and fucked up. And like, he's got a wet cloth on his arm.
Yeah. Yeah, like what else could that girl play other than vampire?
Uh-oh.
I don't know why they would think it was
what happens.
Fun. Yeah.
This is what happens when you're like, the vampires.
Yeah.
It's like what I always say, like, why would anybody work for these villain guys with like in 10 seconds if you piss them off, they're gonna kill you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, I know.
Like, why would anybody be here?
You have a temper. I'd like to work for you.
It's not even that. It's just like, yeah.
Yeah.
You get the job now because I just blew away my number one.
Oh, rubber ducky. Oh, yeah. You are my number one. Guy.
Aren't they going to get in on him? What? He's now like...
Well, they got what they needed, I guess.
What?
Oh, so his arm is like...
He wants Blade alive.
Yeah. So we're going to meet Pearl here. They've over-described him. He's not at all described this way or like portrayed this way in the thing. But apparently he's like a child molester vampire who would like eat children and stuff like that. And that's why he's so fat.
About this guy.
He's so big though. Like the setup was so big that...
It's a woman.
Yeah, but yeah, the character was so big they actually had to build the set around the character, so they like, got it in place, and then like had to put up the walls and stuff.
Frost. Ooh, they're doing like a FaceTime call way back.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh yeah.
Why did they do originally? I guess it was supposed the character was going to be just like an androgynous Asian. And then instead they're like, let's make like a 2,000-pound thing.
It looks like it's being played by This House is Clean.
Oh, 100%.
Put it right on her nipples.
Oh.
Burn her nipples.
You just hear the yell out from 30 or 40-year-old virgin. Oh, nipple fuck.
Ooh.
I like
She sounds like the singing bush.
Oh, totally.
The singing bush.
La Magra. Wait a minute.
Uh-oh, the blood god.
I do like a good blood god. Oh.
Yeah.
I picture him like just slapping the belly a little bit and just like watching it like when you hit a waterbed. Just watching some random.
Oh, it is supposed to be
show.
a dude.
Ooh,
a little moose action.
yeah.
Why would you say nothing? Like, obviously, right? Like, he's gonna look.
You've answered all the questions, and you know what happens when you don't answer the question. Like, you might as well just continue at this point. So I'm gonna give you.
She's really enjoying this.
Mm-hmm.
It's gross.
The hands are really fucked up. So they originally pitched this. Well, I don't know who pitched this, but somebody pitched this as a kind of like a dark comedy horror kind of thing, and they were like, "No, just make it a freaking action movie. It's a horror, it's a superhero movie. Let's just make a superhero movie,
horror action,
but like comedy and like everything else." I'm like, please,
I find it hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh, where are we here? Oh, the window still works, even though the door blew in.
Yeah. Wesley Snipes has been in some funny movies and has been funny in them, but I don't picture him finding that character and melding it with
right.
Like I don't picture him finding the funny in Blade.
Ooh, it was a big book.
Yeah,
that must have been huge. Look at the pages, they're fucking monster.
Hells yeah. It's on skin, isn't it? I think they say that in this, that it was printed on human skin.
From rather.
Yeah.
Or them kids.
Because it sounds like Margarita and he's a chill dude.
Big Buffett fan. Yeah. Margaritaville.
That would be the best. Jimmy Buffett is the vampire.
Blood
in this
Margarita.
Movie. Nice.
Bloodaria.
That sounds like Bloody Diarrhea.
I know. We can change the name on that one.
You wrecked the whole thing. Why is this place so confusing?
It's like a maze. It's like a mirror maze.
Also, he doesn't seem like the kind of guy who would give a shit about not smashing all this glass.
Yeah. Who we got here?
It's the little girl from Jurassic Park 2.
Oh my god, do a flip. Oh fuck, she's a vampire kid.
Oh no.
Oh no. He's gonna remember her now. Listen to the sounds. I
know.
Love it.
That's like 80s sound effects.
This chick's kicking ass.
Come on, kick her. There you go.
There you go. I like to punch women too, Wesley Snipes. Good call.
Yeah.
I mean, if she's coming at you like that, I mean, come on, you gotta hit her. It's
It's
like, well, I can't hit a lady. And she's like stabbing you to death.
Also, once vampire makes its way into the mix, like chivalry is done.
Exactly.
Oh. Yeah. So they really kind of push, because I don't know how martial arts he really is in like the comics and stuff like that.
Right.
So there you go. He's getting another one. I would have liked for it to have been like really half-ass grown back, like Deadpool's.
Yeah.
Like Deadpool's legs when he's got those teeny tiny little legs. That was really funny, actually. Yeah.
Oh, fucking A.
He's like, I love how crazy that dude is. Like, what else? He looks like he'd be one of like the minion guys in the Matrix as well, too. He's like punching a Kevlar vest.
Oh yeah.
When he gets blood, he starts like Frenching him.
Fuck. So this guy works for Frost?
Yeah. Did you watch Sons of Anarchy?
I've never seen it.
No, the character he plays in that is fucked up. Basically, like something happens to like his sister or something like that, and he's like a former U.S. Marshal, and he shows up at this jail, and like literally arranges. And this is the thing: Kurt Sutter, who created the show, he's playing a guy who's in jail, and the guy arranges to have him raped daily until he like gives him the information he knows. I'm like, the creator of the show has put himself in a situation where he's being constantly beaten and raped.
Nice.
I was like, and he's Katie Seagal's husband too, so
right?
yes.
Like
Or at least
in the
was.
show?
Yeah, well, no, in real life.
Oh, in real life.
In real life. I don't know if they're still married. I think they are though. Oh, good. On your left.
What now?
It really sounded like he was just mumbling nonsense.
I haven't even left the compound.
The gas price is out of control, and I've been like spilling my gas all over the place.
Dolly Parton's getting right over. Fucking left me there.
Like, did they make a bunch, like a machine gun level of silver bullets?
Oh yeah.
Every shot needs to be a kill shot. Same with zombies, vampires, whatever. Like, no wasted effort. Kill everything. That's always been my thing with those zombie apocalypse. Like if we take into fact kind of the science of like decomposition and that they're all going to decompose anyways, you got to do one of two things. You clear your area by like having like your group like have like a quota of we got to kill this many a day to keep our area clean. And then just let time take care of the rest.
Right. Oh yeah, I remember this part.
Yeah. All the trains are CG.
Yeah, just leave Whistler there, bud.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, he'll have no problem.
Boom. UV light. Nope. Regular explosion.
Yeah. Oh, that was bad.
That was too.
That was a really, yeah. There's some pretty rough effects here. Oh, that was good news.
He can take care. Ooh.
That third rail.
Kissing the rail.
Yeah.
I think that's a myth. I don't think if you stand on that, you get electrocuted.
No, I'm pretty sure you'll 100% get electrocuted.
Nah. I jumped across the subway tracks, man. I didn't get zapped.
Well,
I also didn't touch any of the things because I was terrified.
Yeah.
Like in the movies.
Yeah. No, it seems realistic. Well, because like that's how they're powered.
Nope.
They don't have gas.
Mist. They're going to end up somewhere downtown.
Yeah, that'd be amazing. He just jumps and he gets on it, and he's just like, "I guess I'm going to Chinatown."
That's that good CG.
It's also making punching sound effects.
I love punching, dude. I've been watching so many like American Ninja. It's just all punch sound effects for an hour and 29 minutes.
It's the worst. It's like
there's so many scenes too where the guy like it's clearly you. And then all of a sudden they're like, hey, what's this right here? And there's like so, and then they peel the whole face off, and then now you're like literally an Asian woman.
Nice.
Oh yeah, I like that. That's cool.
Yeah, that was all right. Except his face wasn't.
So they've done the Mission Impossible face pull in every one of them so far.
Oh really?
That guy always gets away.
Why do they all have secret faces? Oh, he just did a weird dance move with her. Is there that much room to walk around between the train and the wall?
Whoa!
Ooh, that would be rough on your shoulder.
She's got some running. She had some Tom Cruise running going on there, girl.
Yeah.
She had to set herself apart. Right? She's, I'm from Europe. I'm European vampire.
Oh God, yeah.
There's always look at the tumbleweeds are
Is that
everywhere.
Billy Blanks up there?
No, that's Wesley Snipes. Fucking racist.
Yeah.
I just thought because he squatted down, he was going to squat back up. He's like, come on, let's go. Work those thieves.
No, there was a picture up on the thing, and I just saw like
piece of trash,
like hands on the hips and abs, and I'm like, I felt like that's Billy Blanks.
Oh, he's getting the drug cramps.
Yeah.
All this vampire shit. You know what? Speaking of fucking vampires.
Oh God.
My fucking teeth are like, each one of them's like a jugular slicer.
Nice.
And I'm getting, so look at this. I hung.
Huh? Oh, you're slicing up.
I keep biting my tongue so much that now there's like a permanent like flap, and it's rubbing on my teeth, and it's like it's awful.
Oh, that sucks.
I wake up biting my tongue. I have literally got to go to the doctor and get every one of my fucking teeth taken out because I'm tired of this shit.
Well, they can file them down.
I don't want them filed. Yeah, I want this cut off. It's fucking pissing me the fuck off, dude.
Yeah, I'll bet.
Fuck, man.
I just put a cheese grater to my tongue, so then everything feels like that all the time.
I bit it last night. It was bleeding. It's fucking awful.
You know what I inevitably
my
do?
tongue's too big for my mouth. It's gotten flattened out from eating all that pussy.
You know what I inevitably do, like anytime I bite my tongue really bad like that I make it bleed or something like that. It's like, oh, time to sit down to this meal of something with a bunch of vinegar or tomato sauce.
Yeah. Why did I bite my tongue horrendously just before buffalo chicken wing night?
Oh God, yeah.
I've been craving wings. I'm waiting for tomorrow though, because at the pizza company you get super cheap wings. On Monday.
There's a wing place that's opening up just over here actually, and they're like, "Oh, we got a good special, $17.99 for a pound of wings." I'm like, well, congratulations on closing on day 2.
Yeah, like $17.99.
I was like, places around here that win awards for having the best wings in town and stuff like that have like $7.99 a pound.
Yeah,
nights.
exactly.
Like,
or at least like if a pound, the most like you $12 or something, right?
Yeah.
Oh, look,
and that's what I said. If I'm going to go and sit down at a place, I'll pay $12 for a pound of wings. But
yeah,
they never explain this in part 3 too, because Jessica Biel. Oh my God, dude. Jessica Biel is Whistler's daughter, and he's like, I had a wife and 2 daughters and all that, and they never explain like what happened, like why, how did you survive, or how did he not know you were alive, or like nothing. They're just we're not going to bother explaining it.
Right there, when he's telling her his story. It should have been like Willie Nelson killed. It has nothing to do with a vampire at all.
He just ran him over in the tour bus because he was stoned and he wasn't paying attention.
Now I hope remembers.
You were always on my mind.
Do they kill him in part 2 or no? 3.
Yeah.
You think that he's
always
dead in
like
part 2. Don't they turn him into a vampire though?
This one, you think he's dead. They find him in part 2. Bring him back from being a vampire in part 2. Yeah. Because they do turn him and then they cure him.
And then he doesn't know whether you can trust him or not.
And then, and that becomes the thing because he's got Scud, who is Norman Reedus.
And Scud was bad.
Yeah. Norman Reedus. Proof, if you want to see young Norman Reedus, that he has never bathed between that Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrel. Which was him?
Yeah,
that was
No.
The other one.
Well, yeah, he always looks like a grease bag.
What the fuck is the name of the goddamn the brother? God damn it!
Blow his cameras off.
Yeah, no, that's definitely it. That's definitely what I was thinking.
Blaze gets throwing a monologue down with a sweet blazer, or not a blazer, this bomber jacket on. It looks pretty sweet, actually.
Boondock Saints.
Boondock Saints.
God damn it!
What did you say?
I have started saying Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels, but I knew that was wrong immediately.
Did you tell me? I'm just sitting there saying these lines over and over again.
I know.
Like, you're not really feeling it right now. They're playing. Really give it another couple times.
These lines are terrible. See, but doesn't she's got such a Bjork vibe.
But they don't want to eat like each other, right? They don't eat each other's. They
because they're not getting blood. They don't get essentially the nutrients from vampire blood.
God because he wants his blood so he can try and turn himself into a daywalker.
Yeah, baby. He's not even a big guy. They're about the same size.
Now he's bent over.
Yeah.
He's all hunched. He knows he has to. It's like being in the presence of Tom Cruise. People hunch.
Yeah.
You don't want to intimidate him. You don't want him to feel threatened and run.
But wouldn't you feel more like emasculated by all the apple boxes you stand on, even to stand next to like your wife in the movie?
But it's like an official apple box. He's like, no, that's not the apple box I stand on. It's got to be.
Well, no,
like
I imagine
a Macintosh Red from this farm.
I'm imagining that it's several boxes to match him up to the heights of different people, right?
Right.
There's probably like a giant one that he's gotta like get hoisted up on. I picture the actor like takes him like by under the underarms there and go, up you go. And
So I was watching him put this face cream on.
yeah, well, yeah, because sunscreen will get you through the whole thing. A thick layer of sunscreen.
Who they got here? Oh, Udo.
Udo Kier, no.
Well, it's like they've never tested this out.
Yeah.
Right? Like they're all dead.
Also, if like Daywalker is all you're going for and this helps, like why would you?
I know, or if it works, like do you really need the thing?
Yeah.
Like they're just too lazy to put on the fucking makeup.
Well, it's a costly, like all the money that they have like running everything.
What about his open mouth? Did he coat the inside of his mouth with it?
Probably. He probably had like a popsicle of it and just his teeth start burning.
Oh fuck, he's taking over. Should have like a backup on ya.
He looks weird. He looks like he's like made himself into like a Primus music video character.
Oh, I like how he's got the one eyebrow shaved.
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
Yeah,
that's a very weird
scene.
Matter. So Udo, this is the scene where Stephen Dorff strips you and like while covered in sunscreen. Are you okay exposing your nipples to Stephen Dorff?
Oh, he wants to be pure blood vampire, but he's not.
He's not. Oh. That's a very specific thing to do. So apparently Blade and
is he ripping his vampire teeth out? You rip mine out, bud.
There you go.
I can take them.
Yeah. Blade and Deacon Frost both appeared for the first time, and it was like Dracula number 10 for Marvel or whatever. That was their first thing. In the comics, like Deacon Frost is like a mad scientist who's looking for the path to immortality.
Right.
So he's trying to like find a way to use like vampire blood.
Oh, there he goes.
Look at that. Like that like feels like Evil Dead 2 level effects.
That looks like that is not fun.
That'd probably be fine. That's awful.
Oh yeah, then he goes up. Okay, well they also have the
they've got layers.
The gear on and the
that doesn't seem worth it. Yeah, I would probably go for the blood god. It's the blood god solution in that scenario. What a great name.
God.
Teeth.
This is They could have just ripped his teeth out and let him live.
Yeah, this could be anybody. Yeah, he's got a whole thing. He's got a whole like collection of like vampires he just didn't have the guts to kill.
Is he Pan Whistler? What is this?
Yeah.
Like, here's your payday. Yeah. So that's an old piece of door.
I'm trying to decide who your impression sounds most like.
Sounds just like Kris Kristofferson.
It was like the last days of Elvis. Like the literal last days.
That's like what you think it would be.
I want...
Because at that point Elvis looked like that vampire, the big fat one.
Yeah, because they're doing that, Baz Luhrmann is doing that Elvis movie.
Oh, who's playing Elvis?
I can't remember the kid's name who's playing Elvis.
It's not Ansel Elgort.
No, it's not. But Tom Hanks is playing Colonel Tom Parker in it. And all I'm thinking, I'm like, we're not going to get the Elvis movie I want. I want the Elvis movie where he's nuts towards the end, where he convinced like Richard Nixon to deputize him.
That's the best movie like ever. It's called Richard. It's like Elvis meets Nixon. It's called.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's such a killer movie.
I just want a whole story
that tells that story.
Yeah, but I want the whole story that just starts there and ends with his death. And nothing else, like him shooting the TV, the whole thing, like everything else.
Wesley.
Yeah. See, again, she's decided what her face was going to be for this movie, and she's like, everything I say, every line I deliver is going to match this face that I'm going to make. Slight turn.
A little bit sassy.
A little bit of stank eye. Like
just a little bit of stank eye.
Like she looks like she's constantly disgusted by being in their presence.
Yeah, exactly. She's sucking her teeth a lot.
Yeah.
Well, she's a vampire now. Uh-oh.
He's sick. He got cancer. I could bite him and cure him, but he doesn't want that.
Bite him right in the cancer.
This is my thing. She gets the, she makes the cure. Yeah. Oh, God, somebody makes vitamins. I use it. But he could, like, they could, she makes the cure. He turns him into a vampire till his like whole body kind of heals out, and then they cure him. And then he's not on the leg thing anymore. That's how you do it. I like. Oh, they've gone with the tiny little band-aids.
No, those were the official vampire bite band-aids from Band-Aid.
Yeah. They used to come with little Tweety birds on them.
Now that you old fucker.
Yeah. He's very good bedside manner, eh? I'm sorry. You're gonna die a vampire.
Well, it looks like the time Richard.
I say that on my neck. I got rid of the haircut. That's the key. If you're gonna do any mumble related comedy, you have to
have a fucking haircut for like the longest time.
Any mumble comedy has to end with one ridiculously like the least amount of context you can offer, the better. Hey, got Jimmy Chung.
Ooh, what?
Yeah, this is.
That.
That's another thing they do. They do this exact same thing in Blade Trinity too, where Dracula's standing there with like a little baby, but he's on top of a building, and they're like, it's just like all this like.
Does he eat the baby?
No, and because Dracula's also a daywalker, right? So they're just standing there, and then he's like, "You have too much love for the humans," or whatever. It's the one dude from Prison Break. And then he just throws the baby, and he goes and catches him. And then
I feel like he can tell. Look like he's out in the daytime.
He's wearing.
Why do you even need it?
Yeah, I know, right? So I guess there's enough trees here. Plus, like, there has to be a really very specific. New York would be pretty good then. All the high rises and stuff like that. You're in the shade everywhere.
Yeah.
As long as
you have to stay in one side of the building.
You just you have to go like north and southbound. You can't go east and westbound. And don't go out at noon.
Yeah, because I always remember that in Bram Stoker's Dracula, the movie, because I never read the books, that's for fucking dorks.
Yeah. Nerds.
That they had said that.
Yeah.
Anthony Hopkins in the over thing, whatever there, was like, well, people don't know whatever. He's like, Dracula can go out in the daytime. He's just not as powerful. Because he goes and he meets her. He's got the top hat or whatever on. The cool outfit. He's out there and he meets what's her name. And I was like, I didn't know that.
Yeah. I hate all the rules because like there's also like there's versions of the rules where they can't pass through running water, and then that you can't come in unless invited.
That's a classic rule. I believe that one.
It's a classic rule, but I'm just like it's a dumb rule.
No way. They have to be invited, and I dig that. You know what? He should have been one of the Lost Boys. Yeah. So like halfway through the movie, we get like Kiefer Sutherland and Charlie Sheen. Actually, we just get the Young Guns.
Like Kiefer Sutherland.
We get just the cast of Young Guns, slap some vampire teeth on them. Boom, Lost Boys. Vampires.
Can we remake Young Guns, but Timothée Chalamet plays every Young Gun?
I saw like a picture of him as Willy Wonka, and he looked like the blandest Willy Wonka you've ever seen.
Yeah. Well, because he hasn't had a chance to get all wild yet. He knows the language. Of course I'm familiar with.
Damn right. Kick him right now.
Fam.
Fucking wail on him.
He has a line in this movie where he goes like, "Motherfuckers are always trying to ice skate uphill" or something like that, and it was literally just something that Wesley Snipes said, like in a meeting.
What did he say?
He said, "Motherfuckers are always trying to ice skate uphill."
I like that.
Yeah.
Kill him right now.
What's the hard road?
Shoot him.
That'd be amazing. You just put one
shoot
between
him,
her
yeah,
eyes.
like right here.
It's like I care. Ooh. Like, why do they look like water?
Grab her foot right now. She goes fast. Nope, too late. Nice. Get a hot dog.
Like, I feel like that would have been enough to fuck her up permanently. She landed face first on the concrete after going through a hot dog stand. Yeah.
So you just said you don't care about little Asian girls. Blade.
Yeah. No. It's like he's like, they're cattle, and I like to eat cattle. And he starts like, my serum doesn't work.
Just takes a big old bite. My mom will never believe me. This is the third time.
Yeah.
The vampire got me again, Mom. Stop, you're lying.
I like, so, well, like, how does she know all this? Why do vampires drink blood? And so he explains, he knows, because he's been at this for a while. And she's like, yeah, right, so this is what I've been doing with it. I'm like, no, you don't have this knowledge.
Yes, she does. She's a hemoglobin.
She's a hemogoblin?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm so glad that I don't have, like, diabetes or something that requires me to, like, give myself needles. Yeah, I'm working on it.
There, bud.
But it's just like anything where like I see people have to give themselves their own needles and stuff like that. I'm like, nope,
be a pussy.
No fucking way.
Although that one time I had to go, well, I was at the hospital a bunch of times because I just kept feeling like fucking, I was all fucked up.
Yeah.
But they were like giving me, it's like they can never find my veins.
Yeah.
And this lady, I don't know what it was just like, because my fucking elbows are so bad, like when they strap the thing on, that's the worst part. Is the elastic band. And I'm like, it's pinching, and I'm just like, man. And then they start digging, and they can't find it, and they're digging and digging, and I'm just like, eventually, I'm just like, oh fuck. Then I start like when I thought I was gonna pass out.
Yeah.
And I was like, lady, I was like, I think I'm gonna throw up. She's like, you better not throw up on me. And I was like, okay, like I won't, but oh my god, dude, within 12 seconds, I was like soaked in sweat.
Yeah.
And thought I was going to fucking pass out.
That happens to me anytime I get blood taken.
I was like, holy shit. It was the first time it ever happened. I just like, I couldn't do it, man. She was, like I said, she was like, it was like a minute and a half, and she's digging and digging and digging and digging. I was just like,
yeah. See, again, they're out in the daylight.
Yeah, that's all they do is go out in the daylight now.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, fuck. I'm just going to kick you in the face.
I'm going to bite you. I'm going to fuck you.
You call that being boob stomped?
Yeah.
Colonel Tom Parker one time came to fucking bird.
I was just going to Buddy Holly boot stomp me.
One time I accidentally shit on his piano.
Yeah.
Fucking piece of shit.
He boot stomped me right up till the Big Bopper came up and said, we got to get on plane. There goes the funeral. I feel like that's just the next episode of this we do is just Kris Kristofferson mumbling.
Kris Kristofferson. Is that the D for Dracul?
Yeah.
Like, is Dracul the ultimate? So, like, if Dracula came, Deacon Frost would be like...
No, the D is for Deacon.
Oh.
Right.
But
if
the big D came down, Deacon Frost would be like, he'd have to bow to him, right? This is Dracula, king of the vampires?
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't think they were ever planning on including Dracula in the...
They gotta be thinking about him.
It's a very...
It's like all the time, it's like when the hip-hop guys come, I gotta thank all the guys who started this. I gotta thank Dracula first and foremost.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I do like that I'd have to explain to my children. It's like, more than having to explain the bloody dead body there, I'd have to explain what the VHS was. Like, what's that thing that says play me on it?
I am dead yet.
Is that a handheld video game system? Yeah. You can't stomp me to death. I'm going to always be all right. He just did blink. He's totally blinking.
He's like,
There you go. So why do...
Fuck.
I know they made a video, but I'm still alive, and I'll give you all the information you need so you don't have to watch the video where it's chocolate pudding.
Kris Kristofferson for, like, what the hell?
I don't know, you gotta get Kris Kristofferson and things. He was in a lot of weird, like, movies, too, where he was, like, just the guy, the old man who just existed in town.
Yeah, that's gonna do it, bud.
Yeah.
He's, like, got this, he takes, like, a little, like...
It's It's so funny that you mentioned. No, I know. It's so funny that you mentioned that because I guess this is a scene Wesley Snipes could not stop laughing at because of that exact reason. They're like, you give me this little thing to like. So he's purposefully like dabbing him and stuff like that because he thought it was so funny. Oh, hey. It's always nice to be the chosen one.
So, okay, it's like it wasn't lost on him.
No, not at all. It was not lost on him at all. I think it's fucking hilarious. He's like the whole time probably like staring at it going, what am I doing?
This is just me a cotton ball, right?
Yeah. Oh, my favorite thing too, the reasoning for why crosses don't work on these vampires. The one question.
Godless.
No, the one question Stephen Norrington asked. What if vampires are Jewish? It's like the cross wouldn't mean anything to him.
Yep.
So they're just like, we're just removing religion from vampires.
Well.
Yeah. Imagine like Scientology, like the Scientology cans. If you can get a guy to do the e-meter, it's like
I've actually done that. That's hilarious.
I know you did.
Yeah, right?
You did that on the day that you met my now wife.
Yeah. The
That was
cans
the best.
told me that.
That's wonderful.
Oh, fuck.
What is like what was that gun?
Oh,
Like,
God.
I'm trying to
It
decide
looks
what
like kind of an Uzi on the side with
Yeah.
a thing on the front that makes it
yeah.
a one banger.
But I'm trying to think that it was an item, like it was something else that wasn't a gun at some point that they just like fashioned into a gun.
Oh,
I don't know.
Wesley.
Looks like it's like an industrial stapler with a trigger on it.
Why would you bring the old guy in there anyways to be fighting vampire? What the fuck do you think he's gonna have it?
Well, in fairness, it went the other way around. He brought in Blade.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
I mean, when he's gonna go into this thing,
Yeah.
and he's not dead, he just shot it in the air. He actually saw a rat coming around the corner, and he...
No, he just always wanted to recreate the moment from Point Break. There's-
So, for by all accounts, he's dead here.
yeah. Yeah, there's no good explanation for him just appearing. Apparently they were planning on doing another thing when he shows up in like Romania or whatever at the end of the movie. He has
Uh-oh.
just let him take her.
She's gonna have to fight Blade's mom.
She's giving you nothing but attitude this entire time.
She did help him. Uh-oh, he's getting his shit together now, bud. Oh, he's finding his chakra.
Yeah.
He's going to the inside. To the astral plane to ask.
Like how long would it take to make the amount of bullets that you would need to take out the amount of vampires?
This is actually a montage from before.
Yeah.
Like he's not doing this right now.
We're
This
having
is
to do
he's getting
flashbacks.
himself ready. This is like 2 months ago.
It'd be amazing if he just opened up like a big like crate thing and it was just full of the bullets and he just takes his clip and just like scoops it like he's like in Bulk Barn.
The old bulk barn, eh? They sell that.
Yeah.
Sell everything is fucking bulk barn.
Yeah, bulk bullets.
That's like the United States bulk barn. Scooping bullets into your little baggie.
Meth into another one.
Yeah.
This is just Florida.
Oh, fuck. He's like, fuck, you wrecked my plans. That's the last straw. Oh.
Root.
Was that some kind of...
Yeah. He hates Roots. The sweater company and
and the group.
and the Kunta Kinte mini series.
Oh, they gave her the cool chair.
That is nice. Although the couches look more comfortable. Could they let her like swim or something? It'd be amazing if she was like having a ball. She's like, this place is great.
I don't agree with I guess like for some whatever, like in your universe you can make it not, you know, how the crosses don't do anything, but the vampires themselves are like an affront to God. So for it to, you know, it's like.
But then you actually have to make a decision in your movie which God is real. Right?
Pick one.
Yeah.
Well, no, because they're all the same God. People just name it something different.
No, but then that automatically kind of like means the iconography means nothing.
Cthulhu.
No, okay, fair enough. But what I'm saying is that any of the iconography then is like it's all just different shit.
The cross,
so it's like,
then we obviously you know Christianity or Catholic.
Because by that like logic, I could just go I pray to phone God. It's like
That's not how it works.
Yeah, no,
That's not how it works. Okay.
yeah. They're just all shapes. It's just like basic.
Well, I'm not saying like the cross doesn't have to do anything.
Yeah.
But the fact that they are,
Oh yeah,
you know, it doesn't have to be touch you with a cross and it burns you.
No, but
I do believe holy water should do it too, though.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Are you? Uh-oh. You know, he got upset because he's had herpes for 3 centuries.
Oh, God, yeah.
And he just was like, you know what?
I let them bite.
It's like a sexual disease.
Yeah, I let them bite me because they told me it would clear up the herpes, and it didn't clear up the herpes. I want them to, you mentioned holy water, and I want people to bless holy water and go, this is some good water. This is the water right here. It's Larry David blessing water.
He should be.
Pretty good water.
Uh-oh.
It may or may not be Blade.
Oh, here's like the Matrix. What came out first, Matrix or this? This is like T2 mixed with Matrix.
This is one of those movies, though, like, it came out, Matrix was shooting kind of thing.
Right.
So it's like, it didn't really have an opportunity to rip it off. It existed. This seems like as good a place as any to ride your motorcycle, right?
Right, it does.
It's in the basement
It's
of
like a motorcycle coming right at you.
It becomes the question, how did he get it down here? Because I don't think they're upstairs. I like this scene a lot. I do like that he's on a Bluetooth, essentially, like,
oh, here he comes.
douchebagging his way through this.
Oh, I know Kung Fu kicking here, but he's shooting his way.
No, you don't have time. It's like,
oh yeah, glass flying everywhere.
also not all of them are
They're not vampires.
vampires. Yeah, so you gotta.
They're
just
underlings.
Although that's another thing, though. What was it in Blade 3? They make specific point about, like, he kills a person, and then it became like this huge deal. And I'm like, hey, he killed like dozens of them in the first one.
They're just supposed to like let him kill you because he wants him alive.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck if you just work for them. You just fucking shot at me.
Did he come back and cover him back up after he left and he killed him?
Who, Whistler?
Well, they just showed a thing where he was covering Whistler back up.
Oh yeah.
So I'm like, so he like walked away while he shot himself and then came back and was like, okay, cool.
I wonder if Blade, like, he's got all these cool weapons and he just runs out of ammo and throws it. Like, I wonder if after he's done kicking ass, if he goes back for it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
what
he's
the
got
fuck, like.
You gotta pick up your gear, and when you're doing fighting games and stuff.
Ooh.
I'm really upset. I don't know if we got to talk about it. I had the opportunity to review Elden Ring.
Oh, no way. The game's getting like perfect reviews.
Yeah, and I was like, I just, ew, that's gross and awesome. They're on the surface of Mars. Again, very bad sound effect, or like bad special effects.
This is the sounds, eh?
I know, but yeah, I was bummed. I just wasn't fast enough though, because there was like people trying to figure out who had if you needed either a PS5 or a powerful computer.
Right.
And I'm like, I got the computer, but there's somebody else that already said yes. I'm like, oh crap.
Man, that fucking game is like, knowing who made it is like, I'm not. It's like, I'm not, I don't know, man. Fuck, I'll probably, well, I buy games once they get super cheap. But man, like I said, just started trying to play Bloodborne.
Yeah.
And it's going to say, they tell you absolutely nothing.
Oh, really?
Literally, the game starts, I have no fucking clue how to even put my weapons on. And it's like, I died about 8 million times while walking 10 feet down the street.
Nice.
And I was like, I have not a fucking clue what's even happening in this game.
Yeah. What is the point of, like, it's not like they're in sunlight, so that's keeping them covered from the sunlight. What is the point of that covered thing other than to reveal mommy? Here's the thing, though. As somebody who was only born as she died, he's got a really good memory of what she looks like.
Well, and her, because
Yeah.
he's now...
Mommy. And then
you have to kill your own mom, bro.
Yeah, you should just do it quick.
Get it over with.
She's well dressed.
Well, she can see through her pants. He's like staring at his mom's poon.
Uh-oh.
That's why he didn't hear Buddy coming up. He's like, am I just staring at my own mom's poon right now?
Yeah, I know.
Boom, attack from behind.
That was actually a great thing. Was Ben Shapiro, one of the great far right dudes was he had a tweet where he's like, "Look at how beautiful my sister is in this picture." He's like, "Seriously, I've been staring at this picture for hours." I'm like, whoa, that's a take.
I've been staring at this picture for hours.
So I finished twice.
It's been a long wank. Oh yeah, I forgot they have to like torture him for a while. We have to see him get all worked up.
Mm-hmm. See, like that sounds like a really bad like soap opera thing. Who would have known you would have survived your mother's death?
He should be saying that while like drinking out of a big snifter while he looks out the window. Who would have known that you would have survived the death of your mother being bitten by a vampire? Yes. She's alive, and now you're fucking this guy.
But I have news for you. I am my own twin. Then why did you call yourself your own twin?
We at least should have seen her boobs. I mean, it's a Blade movie. What do you mean, why?
It's a well, no, but that like let's make the sense of that. It's a Blade movie. None of the Blade movies show boobs.
Well, so why did this one? No, when she first came to the thing, they have to scrub her down. Whistler, got to scrub her down, look for more vampire bites. Or she could have one of those. What's happening to me in the shower? And then she's getting.
I gotta check you for the big old chesticles.
One time, me and old Merle Haggard went out in the woods. I had to check in for text.
Imagine that's what happened. She wakes up and Whistler's teaching Blade how to sex.
How to sex.
Yes. She's like, she's sitting there and and he's like, so what you got to do? He's like,
if that's how you put it, you should be teaching anything.
So the thing is, Blade, your peepee goes hard and you gotta stick it in the thing and you gotta.
He's like, show me.
He's like, well, I ever since I got booted.
Yeah, my thing.
Oh, God, Trisha Yearwood.
My thing don't work ever since I had that issue with that game of Monopoly.
Temple of Doom.
See, I feel
where's
like
this fucking place?
It's the Temple of Eternal Night. He was very specific.
Right.
But I think it's in Jersey. If that's what we're asking.
Lit up for the Temple of Eternal Night.
Yeah.
That is fucking nightlights they got on.
That is the good question, though. Did they fly somewhere for this, or is it local?
It must be.
It's underneath.
Maybe they brought it all to them and built it.
Yes.
Rebuilt it underground.
They ordered it from IKEA.
Yeah.
You can.
On page 5 here, we got the Temple of Eternal Light. Does that come as one, or do I have to put that together? Or?
Yeah. So, here we call it a yinch.
Yeah. See, he's got a head tattoo. Look how cool he looks.
Yeah. He's got the whole package, though. He's the exact right shortness and stoutness, and he has a triple beard.
A triple beard, eh?
So,
ain't a problem, bud. Yeah. Took the initiative on that one there, boss.
I want to be the human who bites vampires.
That does look like Yolandi from fucking like Diane Antwoord or like Bjork or some shit, right? Like,
So apparently, I was reading a thing. It was just somebody who knows about swords and shit like that, and they were like, the fact that sword doesn't have any kind of guard would make it an absolutely terrible sword for sword fighting. Which makes sense, because if somebody takes the sword and slides it down, they just chop your fingers off, and that's the end of that.
Yeah. He doesn't need a guard.
This is a good
fuck's sakes. He's like, come on, he just screwed this thing back like 3 times.
I like that he's dressed to be in, like, Miami Vice, The Next Generation. Blade, I'm thirsty. She gives him a Sunny D, and he's like,
I love Sunny D.
That's when you find out that's the serum. You're like,
that's your serum right there, bud. Syrup.
I don't. That doesn't. Even, that didn't even make sense. That was
syrupy in my pants. Looks like that's serum.
Yeah. Drink it. It's definitely blue raspberry. You can tell by the color. So just...
It's freezy blue. That's the best fucking blue. Is that supposed to be blue raspberry?
Of course.
Blue freezy?
Yeah.
I thought it was antifreeze.
Either way, it's delicious.
Oh, they have to capture him.
Oh no, that
right
definitely won't come up later.
Yeah, he threw that right into the Lazarus pool.
What do you mean become? I don't understand what's expected of him.
I don't either.
Well, you could have been. I'm literally everything you want to be. That'd be like you go up to your absolute hero and he's got like millions of dollars. He's super successful, super talented. God, I think about your wasted potential. What? What?
Well, no, because if he's not going to be an evil bastard, then his potential has been wasted.
Come on, I still dress like Bjork. Know how I am Bjork.
Where's mom? Where's mom at?
I didn't. So he wasn't
Back in
paying for
bed?
her flight. He has a side piece at the temple. Like he can't like. That's my thing. I want to know that he loves. Like I just want some weird thing where he just really loves Blade's mom, and they're actually married, and like that's so he's technically Blade's stepdad.
Oh my god. That's what he's not living up to his potential. He's not being his son. He
Yeah.
wants Blade to be his son.
Oh, that would actually explain why he's so like concerned. Oh yeah, I forgot about this.
This is a big old thing. I don't remember any of this shit. Now.
I totally remember it now that she has an encounter down here.
Buddy from what's it called? Oh, geez, a big old egg.
From 30 something?
What's his buddy? From Jack Burton. He ends up on the back of his truck. That big fucking monster guy that comes from Big Trouble in Little China.
I see.
That's gonna be that orange dude down here. Oh my god, it's
But
gonna be
not
her
so
mom.
much.
It's gonna be her mom.
It's a rancor.
Dad.
Yeah.
I've been down here for too long, daughter.
I got bit by a country star. It's the doctor from the beginning of the movie. He's been turned into a weird ghoul for some reason.
Curtis.
Yeah. I don't understand. They make no like explanation as to what. Yeah. They make no explanation as to what he is.
Zombie.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's a vampire. All right.
I guess, but why is he all fucked up like that?
Because they beat him up all the time and shoot him with shit.
Oh no, that's mean. It's like what they did, how they dealt with Chewbacca in Solo. I guess they were ready for this exact moment. No, well,
you know what? Vampire guy can't get the fuck out of there.
Yeah,
she can get out of there. This guy can't. Yeah, like motherfucker.
She just slides back down. And he's just waiting for her.
You ever think about it, Karen?
Yeah,
that's all I have to do down here. So there's this like,
there's
this
chamber.
D.
Yeah, everybody's got their spot.
Oh, look at this! It's like the ectomorph, like to put Terminator back together in a toy.
Yes, precisely.
After he has battle damage.
Oh, mommy came. See? Oh, that was a bad sentence. Whoopsie doodles.
Oh, I'm sure she did.
You look really good shirtless. What if he wasn't the right size?
Oh yeah, they're gonna drain his blood.
Yeah.
This is like the Iron Maiden for vampires. He can't get his arms. Oh no, he can't.
But wouldn't it be great if he was too tall or too fat for it, and they couldn't stuff him?
Yeah,
into
because they
it?
really did make the mold for him to get it. He's gonna break the mold on this one.
No, he's gonna have to.
They've taken his measurements. They know.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that foam.
Yeah, it's like when you pack your microphones away.
Yeah, it is too. Look, it's like totally foam.
You don't even care, Mom.
Where were you, Mom?
He just starts singing, "And the cat's in the cradle and the silver."
It's a tear. This is when fucking Steve Wilkos should show up and work this shit out.
Oh,
You can't be able to pretend that you're his mom. You're a vampire. Oh, it's not like it just kind of looks like it's foam.
now here's the thing though, because he was born like half vampire or whatever. Like, how is he aging? Like, what are the aging rules for him? I have questions.
His mom's getting a little weird.
Yeah, it's
And she's like, you trying to do? Like he's got a big blade boner going on.
yeah.
Buy some time, get a boner.
Well, he just learned how to sex like 2
That's
seconds ago. So.
right. Just learned about how the sex works.
Oh my god, what if that's something goes through his chest and you realize that's his boner? He's like, technically it's wood.
Sure, right, eh?
Ooh, it has a little foot.
It's got a foot pedal.
Oh, it begins. It's all marble. That's very nice.
I told you, the mail away.
I feel like the Radisson did this.
It's called mail away marble.
Yes. Why are they all
she's got a
confused?
sword.
Were none of you like aware of what this place was? I feel like it was probably explained. Oh no. I feel like if he just kept his arms loose,
Lord.
he wouldn't have got cut so much.
What a wimp.
Because it looks like when he pulls up and struggles that it's cutting him.
Oh my god.
Why do they I feel like the other people can't be here for this. You can't make
It's like VIP club. You probably want a raffle or something.
Yeah.
Oh, these are just old vampire dudes.
It's got to be all pure bloods.
Oh, are they going to make it? Is Buddy going to come up and be some CG thing? The god of the vampire.
Well, they had some ideas. There was one idea where he actually became just a big blood shape, but they didn't do that. They went another way. They went another way with it. This movie tested really poorly the first time they showed it. It was longer, and there were like big chunks of the movie. Like the final fight scene between him and Deacon Frost didn't exist in the movie.
What?
There was a fight scene, but like the big sword, the version of the fight that they have, they had to shoot it after the fact. I'm like, really? You don't have like a big fight with the
what
main
the hell?
characters?
Like, oh fuck, place drinking blood, bud. Oh fuck, it's happening.
There we go. I don't feel like that cherry picker was part of the original design. Nobody's noticing this. There are people just scouring this place. I like how she has a little anime girl haircut, but she's in her 50s.
She's anime. They never age.
That's fair.
Come on, Blade.
Their eyes just get bigger.
Uh-oh.
All these weird fast forwarding
it's a full
effects
moon.
and stuff like that are I find infuriating.
That's why the movie cost so much.
Yeah. They had to pay somebody to fast forward the sun.
Yeah, did they not realize that she's escaped?
Yeah.
They just totally forgot about her.
Oh my god, is that the past version of Citizen Kane?
Say what?
Is that the past version of Citizen Kane?
Oh my
Orson
god,
Welles?
it does look like Orson Welles, totally.
Same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world.
Why? That's like a bunch of bullshit.
See, that's some what?
I
was gonna say that's some millennial activism. Activism
I
stuff.
don't know you jack shit. Probably better off. Yeah.
Nice. Do they have a spare pure blood?
Yeah, now exactly. What the shit, lady?
Imagine I was like, son of a bitch. It's like, we gotta fly back now.
Try again next Tuesday.
We're in fucking Saudi Arabia. This is not easy.
He's got no blood left.
Yeah. Just make more blood. Don't be such a wiener. I'm making blood right now. Look at me.
The fuck, right? Way to go,
Marvel
Blade.
didn't make a comic book about me.
Oh.
A real man would have just fallen
exactly
like Elijah Wood in what was it, Return of the King?
Yeah.
Oh no, it was Two Towers, where he's just arms down and just face first. And it's my favorite thing. Gonna be a naughty vampire god. This is wonderfully elaborate. I enjoy it very much.
Suck on it.
Yeah. Well, and that's another vampire rule that exists, where it's you have to drink some of their blood and they have to drink some of yours or something like that.
I think you just have to drink theirs.
But there's and
they can control you.
Yeah, there was one, I can't remember which story it was, but it actually required to fully turn into a vampire instead of just killing them. You basically drank their blood so they were almost dead, and then they drank some of your blood to get a life thing back, and then it's complete.
Blade's going full Blade in a minute.
He's got pre-drilled holes.
He's gonna be powered right up.
She puts a what's it called? What's the drug, a tropical sun or whatever? What's the name of the drink?
Tropicana.
He sticks the straw in her neck and just
Hawaiian Punch.
Yeah, I don't know, whatever what it is. There's
I wouldn't want to be standing there with them.
Yeah,
You're gonna go too. He's like, fuck you, dude.
If she just started going, ow, owie, stop.
It's like having sex for the first time.
Yeah. Well, he did.
Oh,
just like a few
even
scenes
better,
ago.
right? He's really got it going on. Not only did he learn the sex, but now he's drinking real blood.
Imagine he's like humping on her at the same time. He's like, oh, and everyone's... Whoa. So there's one version of this movie, the one of the original versions of the script was that he turns into La Magra, he starts the blood tide, which just is literally like a wave. Dorff. Yeah, it just turns, and then a wave of blood just goes over the world and covers everybody in blood. Anybody the blood hits becomes the vampire, and everybody's a vampire at the end of the movie.
Holy shit.
And then that was going to set up the sequel where the two of them went and hunted all the vampires and tried to, but I'm like, what's the end game to that? Kill everybody?
Yeah, like everybody on the planet.
So I was like, I'm glad they made the decision to do what they did, because that's a million times better.
This guy's just taking a shit up because he feels like he should. He's like, should I do? Should I do this?
Yeah, exactly. Might as well.
Man, yeah, this thing is quite
yeah,
quite the building.
Yeah, it's from the designers of Mousetrap came the Temple of Midnight or whatever.
Holy bud, leave her some blood there, bud.
No, I know.
Oh shit!
It would have been the best if he did that and you just hear like a meow.
oh man, one globule.
That effect looked a little bit better than the Money for Nothing video by Dire Straits. Little bit.
Come on, Blade. Now he's gonna get the shits.
Oh, mommy just showed up too.
Oh yeah. She's like, I was just about to give you my blood.
What if he just like reached up and shot her Iron Man style? It's like, that's what happened.
Oh shit! Right in his eyeball. Nope.
That would have been great.
Whoa. Pretty good.
Yeah. Well. Why does she want to kill her own son so bad?
Understand.
You would think she'd be
Buddy, and he's gonna try to stop her man.
I know, but you would think she'd be trying to like convince him to like join or whatever, right? It's like, we can be together again. We can do whatever. Just know it instantly. It's like, I choose him. That's it. This feels like Ghostbusters 2.
I'd be mad too. She's like, you're like your stepdad. You're dead.
I know. Too much of that going on in movies. Like, we just did Ready Player One. It's the same shit.
Oh. He's breaking out.
What if this isn't what it's supposed to be doing? He's all excited, and this is literally it malfunctioning.
Of course, no, because what happens then was when the big guy comes out, he kills you.
Yeah.
He's like, thanks for unleashing pure evil. You're dead.
Yeah.
You always think like, oh, I'm going to be made a god or whatever. His underling, nope.
Yeah. Well, that's like only Gandalf knew. He's like, there's only one Lord of the Rings, and he doesn't share power.
That's right.
And that Lord of the Rings was Thorin Oakenshield.
Mm-hmm.
But he died. Yeah.
Did you just try and kill me? Like 5 seconds ago?
Of course you would. I heard, Mommy.
Kiss her.
He looks like he just doesn't know. He's like, maybe I will kiss her.
Boom.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Look, again, this looks like it's straight out of Evil. Like, this might be Army of Darkness.
I forgot about this whole thing.
Yeah. I'm so scared.
Is that they're like...
Yeah, I don't
what
know.
What the hell? Is that their skeleton? Well, first the skeletons climb out of their bodies.
Yeah, well, that's
into these flyboys.
I've seen this happen.
And now, are they spirits?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they're jazzing them up here.
They're flying through them. They're flying in them. It's okay. I'm glad he's scared, because that would scare me. It's like, is this what's supposed to happen? I did not read the brochure.
Get the fuck out of there. She's also leaving. Yeah, this is fucked.
Whoa. My eyes look like that sometimes when I've done this too long, like when we've done these recordings too long. Then I got to get up in the morning to take the kids to school, which, by the way, I do have to do.
Oh my god. Hey, Dad, your eyes look like pure blood.
Yeah.
Are you bloodlusting again, Dad?
I'm La Magra.
Daddy, are you La Magra? Oh no.
Yeah. They know all about La Magra. This is another great one.
Where
Deacon?
did he just get blasted out into the?
Not anymore.
Like, wasn't he in that one room? Did he get blasted into the hallway or something?
Yeah, well, yeah, just off to the side.
Oh fuck!
Why did
Stone Cold Steve Austin
Yeah.
vest on?
Why did he take the time to put on the thing?
Oh shit!
Yeah. So this was
Done.
kind of sad. Like, it's just so fast. The music too. Like every movie, Mortal Kombat came out around the same time as this. It is just all about the house. It's a hard
The
house.
house always wins.
Yeah.
But what are you gonna put here for fuck's sakes?
What? Like a
kicking ass and taking
rhinestone
it.
cowboy.
Kris Kristofferson tune.
Exactly.
The acoustic jam. I was singing a song.
Tax evasion.
Oh yeah, this is like every 12 minutes of the Blade 2.
Yeah. Yeah, they did a good job with that. There were certain things I didn't like. Not stylistic.
throat
Yeah,
rip.
nice. There were things I didn't like. I didn't realize he also threw the throat in the next guy's face, which was great.
Oh my god, we've seen like so many throat rips in the last couple.
Yeah.
Under Siege had a throat rip.
Yeah. But yeah, I wasn't an overall fan of some of the stylistic things in Blade 2. Like, I liked it overall, but like there's I didn't really care for like the way the mouths opened.
No way. That scene where they actually have the guy on the table
Yeah.
and show how it would really on a real
Yeah.
dummy. I was like, that's fucking awesome.
I didn't care about it. I just like it was just like to me.
Where
it
did
was
they
like
come from too in that movie?
I don't remember.
What did they? We'll talk about when Blade 2
Yeah, we'll
comes
get
in
there.
8 years when we get there.
And then there's the one
There's
scene.
like vampires that eat vampire blood.
Yeah, and then there's the one scene where the guy, like when they're showing like the blood pack, and all the group was there, and it was just that introduction scene just made me want to spit acid. Like they're like, and there's Chupa, and he's like he's like he has like an
It's like in the
he has his own
games.
introduction,
Yeah.
and there's Reinhard, and he's like not facing them, and then. I'm like, Ron Perlman, yeah, I've never seen you in a Guillermo del Toro movie before. What the hell?
Oh, Mark.
Hey, maybe
They're missing.
they're so bad at karate.
It's like in I'm Gonna Get You Sucker, where he's like, I don't know this kung fu stuff. He's like, neither do I. He's like, want to fake it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh. This is the ground move there.
It probably didn't.
Oh.
Although I did see that like stone stuff move.
Oh, Blade's kicking ass. He doesn't give a fuck about what their names are.
Oh,
That was from the preview.
yeah.
Big zoom in.
See again,
Boom.
loving the hero shots, and then again,
I'm surprised this movie cost. What'd you say, guys? 40-something mil?
45.
Fuck. Oh, yeah.
The CG really does not hold up in this movie,
No, it does not.
but that's okay. It's like 25 years old. We'll let it slide.
There's so much payoff in Blade 2, man. I don't know what you're talking about. There's so much action.
Oh, I've loved Blade. I didn't say I didn't like Blade 2. I just said I
Right,
didn't like some of the
stuff,
design
right.
things. But I'm always like that.
Did it too, that he was interested.
I'm always like that with Guillermo. There's always like some stuff I like, and then there's some stuff that I'm just like whatever.
That
or
Shape
you've
of
done
Water.
this before.
Yeah,
or
that
like
Shape of Water movie was like, I was
Yeah.
like, this movie won Best Picture or
Yeah.
whatever. I'm like, what? Like,
and they basically just ripped off
whoa.
Abe Sapien. Like, look at that. I'm positive I can do that on my own computer.
Oh. He's like, you should be split in half. Wow.
It's so bad.
How can you stop this unstoppable dude?
Yeah.
He's like the T-1000 of vampires.
Oh, that's actually a
whoa.
great idea.
So this fight, so how did the movie end then?
I don't know. I think it was just a different. I think it was just a
Whoa.
faster fight.
It's like when they talk about the Expendables too, and Van Damme had to go to the director and be like, why isn't there... He's like, we're on the last day filming. He's like, when do I fight Stallone? And they're like,
I
what are you
know.
talking about? And he's like, what? He's like, what the fuck are you talking about? He's like,
Yeah.
you gotta have me and Stallone fight? Like, what the shit? Like,
Yeah, I know. It's so funny when those things happen. It's like, what was the one movie I was watching? And they were talking about oh man, I can't remember what it was, but they were talking about like walking around. Oh, I think it was the second. It was Highlander 2. And literally, people are walking around and they weren't sure if they had, like, they were like, oh, we're done shooting. And they're like, did we finish the movie? Like, did we shoot everything? I don't think we shot everything. And it's true, they didn't shoot everything. And then, like, they just had to piece together a movie based on the thing so they didn't get, like, the insurance hit. And then.
How do you not know, like, that you didn't film stuff?
Well, I'm talking to the actors. That was the worst.
That was so not him.
That could not have been less him.
I said, I won't right in his pee-pee.
Yeah, directly in the pee hole.
Right in the old pee-pee hole.
Yeah. What does that have to do with this situation, though? That's the question I have.
Yes, it does.
Some motherfuckers always try to ice skate uphill. That also didn't seem... He, in the state he's in, he could have just walked up and did
How would that have killed Lamagra?
Yeah, I know, right?
The fuck, like...
As a Lamagra scholar, I could tell you it absolutely wouldn't.
Oh my god, it's getting all Resident Evil. Look at
Yeah,
this.
I know. Or, Double Dragon, the movie.
Oh, he like shook the whole place. Didn't take much to kill the old god of the vampires.
Not a drop of blood on him, though. You would think that blood would have shot everywhere.
He'd open his mouth to it.
This scene was just weird, too. like, there's just
well, how would you just killed your fucking mom?
Like,
he's supposed to be ecstatic.
No, I was just like, but she has the same face that he like.
Well, that's why they're buds. They're compatible.
They're the two most indifferent people in the history of cinema. This would be hilarious if they go out and it's literally like right next to like a Domino's. Oh, it fucking is. Like it's literally they're in New York still. This is local. I forgot about this.
Yep, it was right underground, bud. Just like that big pit in, not the Avengers, the Defenders.
Oh, yeah,
that big fucking huge pit that was there.
That's fair. Some stuff gets... Yeah, some stuff happens there.
Yeah. Right, he could be cured.
Yeah, but he chose, make me a better serum.
Because this is gone.
And they clearly weren't a big fan of her because she does not.
That's right, I was just going to ask, does she end...
Yeah, no. I don't even think they mention her. They don't even do like a Karate Kid too. Like, can you believe she dumped me? That was the story. Every Karate Kid movie ends or begins with, I can't believe that she broke up with me, so we don't have to talk about her again. And then like Karate Kid 3 comes around. Oh, I thought the girl from I met in Japan was going to be my girlfriend, but apparently she wants to stay in Japan.
No shit.
I'd recognize those neon signs.
Moscow.
Oh, this is what these Russian pricks are up to right now.
Yep.
Ooh, I like surprise. You're gonna trick a girl into this? Mm-hmm. That's so mean. You gotta trick douchey dudes. You're supposed to also bring her into the club. I thought that was the whole point.
No, he's not waiting. How did he get to Moscow?
Yeah, fair enough.
Flew?
Nobody. I like... Why?
Does he know this is the Daywalker?
Vampires aren't communists.
Whoa.
And we're done. Yeah, let's just dance out. This is the credits are bad. I don't know.
Oh my god, that's like one of those fucking things I saw, and it was like, you know, all the Children of Darkness, it's the middle of the fucking daytime.
Yeah.
And they're like having, like, this is playing. And they're like hanging out like under a bridge or something. And oh my god, it's like the greatest thing you've ever seen.
Oh, really?
There's like 10 people and they're playing this music and they're all just like, oh lord, like vampire, right? And they're all
nice. You're doing a pretty good job overall not smacking the microphone for all the arm dancing. You did great. Good. I would not. That's why I was keeping my arms out here but I was still afraid I was going to hit yours. Oh no, please no fingerprints. That's the only thing I care about.
I never touched it.
No, I know you didn't.
Gus Olafsson. That was just for their Russian scene. Wayne goes to Russia.
Only people named Gus are allowed in. Oh. This stuff is exhausting.
Fuck's that?
My
I'm
belly.
fucking hungry, man.
My
I'm
belly
like a
grumbling.
fucking beast when I get home. I don't give a
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah, I just had like had a road burger on the drive home.
My mother thinks that like if you were like, I'll be making something.
Yeah.
It's like 4 a.m. And she's like, you shouldn't be eating tacos at 4 a.m. And I'm like, well, you should keep your fucking head out of other people's business. And they take your fucking face and just put it right in the goddamn pan.
Yeah.
No, she feels that like you should never eat at night, which okay, right? You're not supposed to. But what if you live in the night?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like okay, so it's acceptable in the daytime to have breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah.
But because I live during the night, I can only eat one meal.
No, everything should
What
be
the fuck, like?
everything is or should be relative to your sleep schedule.
Exactly.
So it's like like you wake up at 10 o'clock at night. You're having breakfast at 11 o'clock at night.
You know what I'm saying?
You're eating
Like,
lunch
what
at
the
2 o'clock
fuck?
in the
Like,
morning or whatever.
Sometimes you just can't slap a woman enough. I mean, it's fucking unreal.
Vampire language created.
Fucking kill me.
Somebody had to create the vampire language. That just made me mad.
2-man.
It's not Tim Taylor.
Fucking better me.
That would have been the best if they just kept the people just like kept sneaking in. Toolman, Tim Taylor. It's not even a real job in movies. Somebody's actually using it to like fleece the movie studio out of like an additional $75,000.
Oh hell yes.
Driver, Mr. Snipes. Somebody drove Mr. Snipes. They had to get on him and go, come on, we gotta get to set.
He had his own chef. He had to stay fighting shape.
That's how you do it, man. I would test my guy though. Like if say in the situation that I'm currently in, I get hired to be in like a superhero movie, and they're like, okay, we gotta get your weight down, gotta get you in shape, all that stuff. We're gonna give you a chef and a trainer. Then the chef's like, okay, what do you want to have for supper tonight? I'm like, yeah, can we get wings? I want to test them right off the bat. I would just say, hey, make me the healthy version of the words I'm about to tell you, and then I'll eat it.
The healthy version.
Yeah. That's why I would just eat my
wings. They just bring you celery and a water.
I would eat my spaghetti sauce like soup. I was like, it's nothing but vegetables. Yeah. Yeah, and what is gravy except spaghetti sauce for potatoes?
Exactly. Mundo.
Additional makeup effects and Frost's death by, well, spoiler alert, if you watch the credits first, you'll know that Frost dies.
Wild. If you watch the movie in reverse, which so many people do.
I do.
On pun first, you know?
I always want to know where the music was recorded and what songs I'm about to hear before I get
Fogarty.
Bad Moon Rising.
There's got to be a DJ Crush.
I'm looking for everybody playing with Eclipse.
There's got to be a fucking what's his name tune in here.
Whose name?
Fucking the guy there.
Which?
The man, Whistler.
Oh, no, there's absolutely not.
They could have fucking technoed one up. What the fuck, man?
That would have been amazing.
After credits scene, when they show Morbius, played by Nicolas Cage.
I'm Morbius. Oh,
and
vampire!
Yeah, and then that's where it cuts, good old New Line Cinema. You're still going, right?
Sort of. They're owned by somebody, but they exist. Because New Line did...
They did Lord of the Rings, right?
Yeah. All right, everybody, that is it for us. So we will see you next week. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe and all those good things. Hit the bell. If you are listening to us, make sure you rate and review or whatever. Still come on YouTube and throw a subscribe there as well. It's free. It's not going to cost you
anything. Tell the Island Boys we're coming for them.
Tell the Island Boys we're coming for them. Find all the socials down in the notes below, whether you're listening or watching, and we'll see you next week. Oh my God, we weren't recording.